Hello people, welcome back. Last time I was working on a small platformer idea that I had and I'm ready to show it. But the thing is, I'm not too happy with it. It just wasn't that fun. So here's my idea. It's a basic platformer and the world here has a different shift in gravity. I had this idea when I was little where what if the world just kind of stopped having gravity go down towards the earth but instead go to the side towards the walls. So this basic room that I had made with the shapes from Unity is actually the layout of how my room is currently. Up there is a door to the exit to my room. That right here is a window. And all the green, yellow, and red objects are my things. The colors represent how heavy an object is. Green is for light objects, the yellow are things that are heavy, but you'll still be able to move these around in real life. And the red are things that are too heavy to lift. So the premise of this game was to try and take all your things, pile it into a corner, and then escape your room. It seemed kind of fun in my head, taking all your stuff and stacking it to the point of escape, but doing it in a video game, it was quite irritating. I think I could try and improve on the carrying mechanics, maybe add a script where you could rotate the object while you're carrying it, but the problem mainly came from my lack of knowledge of the physics mechanics in Unity. Here, I made a script that lets you pick up objects and attaches it to a joint rather than parent it to the character you play as. This allowed you to pick things up and still be able to kind of push objects around the world with it. But here, when I move things around and try to stack these things like the purpose of the game, it kind of throws everything off and makes you lose all your progress trying to stack things. It became really difficult and quite irritating to play. So, I scrapped the idea. But not all is lost. I learned a lot from trying to make this. It was quite fun as well. So what I plan on doing is actually taking these scripts from this project and bringing it to my next project, which is Dead Rising, but in first person. So I was always a huge fan of the Dead Rising games. I even enjoyed the fourth game, despite it having one butt-ton worth of flaws. Unfortunately, Capcom Vancouver shut down, so no more Dead Rising games. Anywho, I thought it would be great to try and make a Dead Rising clone for fun and to learn more about how Unity works. So far I got some of the basic mechanics done. I transferred over the player controller script from the first game, but instead of it moving with a rigid body, I made it move with the player controller. The reason why I did that was because I couldn't figure out how to make the rigid body controller stop getting stuck on the wall, so I rewrote it, but it functions very much the same. I also got the pickup weapon mechanics done. It's still very bare bones. You can pick weapons up, drop them, attack with them, and throw with them. Definitely one of my favorite things to do in Dead Rising was to pick up a bunch of things and throw them at zombies. Similar to that scene in Shaun of the Dead when Nick Frost and Simon Pegg were throwing a basket full of their stuff at zombies. Fun time. So right here for the zombies, I'm trying to work on some ragdolly mechanics with them. They don't use nav agents, but they do use rigid bodies. I would like to use nav agents because the ability for them to walk around the walls is pretty great, but I also wanted them to be able to react to the physics in the game as well. Do things such as falling off ledges or exploding their guts out in the air. So to remedy this, I thought about the vampires they had in Sleeping Dogs. I can't pronounce the name, but it looks like Jiangshi. I don't know, it's kind of difficult. But they were essentially what we would call hopping zombies. So now these zombies could kind of get stuck on the walls, but now they're able to do some hops in hopes that they'll be able to kind of go over the walls. And I think that this kind of effect of them trying to climb things is actually kind of freaky, so I think I'm going to keep this in the game for a while. Anyway, so I think that's about it for now. In the future, I want to try to get a basic demo map out, something small like a portion of a neighborhood or a section in a school, something in one of the small mundane towns. Then, I want to try and implement actual weapons, things such as baseball bats or large tacos, create the ragdoll mechanics with the zombies, then add some quality of life stuff such as like a head bob for your character or some sound effects. So if you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. Sorry about my voice, I actually just came over some sickness. Feel free to leave some comments about some stuff that I could improve on, maybe some ideas that I could try to put into the game. The school semester for me is actually going to start again within a week, so sadly I'm not going to be able to work on this so much, but I will at some point put this on itch.io for the people so this plans to try out. So see you next time. I will return one day, fellow humans, and goodbye.